Hello! It is rainy, and today I think I'm gonna start a reading vlog. I want to do one over like the next week or so. I think that would be really fun because I'm kind of going through a lot of books right now, so I thought that would be exciting. I actually just finished Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which was interesting, and I want to do a full Harry Potter video, so I will save my thoughts on that for that. But then I jumped into In 5 Years by Rebecca Surley. I figured out how to pronounce her name. I think it's Surley, I think. And I started reading that this morning, and I am 37 pages in, and so far it is very fast-paced, and I really like it. I thought it would be a good switch up from all the fantasy that I've been reading recently, and I borrowed it from a friend, so I need to give this back to them. So I figured it would be a good one to check off the list, and it's on my September TBR, so gotta get to it at some point. And then I did start diving into The Pilgrim's Regress, which I did not know has so much cool history behind it. When I'm done with this book, I'd love to kind of get into a little bit more of the history of this book, kind of the background of it. So yeah, but so far I have gotten 3 chapters in. Yeah, I just hit the 3rd chapter, so 2 chapters in on this book that I've kind of been reading a little bit in between things. And so far actually very good. The writing is super interesting, but right now I'm going to sit outside in my backyard and read a little bit more of this and soak in some sun because it is 80 degrees right now. It's perfect weather. I probably will take this off though because it's a little bit warm with this on. And we'll just do some reading, you know? I think that'll be really fun. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, hello. It is later. It is 10:30 at night. And I'm about to get in bed and do some reading. Earlier I got to page 93. So I've made some good progress. Thus far, this is a very good book. Really fast-paced, giving enough info but not so much info that everything's given away already. So I'm really glad that my best friend let me borrow this and recommended it highly to me because it's really good. And I don't know if it's something I would have necessarily picked out for myself, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm planning on reading for an hour, so I'll probably get to maybe 200, maybe a little under 200 pages tonight, and then I'm hoping to finish this by tomorrow, and then that will be my 3rd book ticked off my TBR for September, which is pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna get cozy in bed and read and then fall asleep, hopefully not too late, and I'll update you in the morning. milk latte. And I have my book. So last night I got to, I think around page 140, I want to say. This morning I've just been reading for the last like hour. So I did make it to page 190. And I am going to drink my coffee and do some more reading this morning because it's getting really, really good. So yeah, I am kind of curious. This always baffles me when like it seems like there's still so much story left and there's only like this much book left, and you're like, how, what, who, what, when, where, why? You know what I mean? Like, so I'm really curious to see how this wraps up because we have less than 100 pages, and yeah, I just don't even know. I'm gonna jump back into this. I don't know if I'll finish it right now, but I guess we'll see. Depending on how the story develops, we might finish it right now. So I'll let you know. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Was a lot. Now I have to finish it. Like, I have to finish it. I'm fine. This got me so good. Oh man, yeah, definitely shed some tears. This book honestly was like nothing of what I expected. I mean, I think that's the point. I think that's the point of what the author was trying to get across. But wow, I really appreciate the deeper meaning of this book. And if you read this book, or if you have read this book, I think you understand. Getting down to the nitty-gritty of like the real meaning and purpose of life, love and friendships, relationships, things like that, deeper than some just like little romance novel. I was pleasantly surprised. Also heartbroken, also frustrated, and just completely enveloped in the story. I read this book in 2 days, which is fast for me. I mean, it's not like a very long book. I think it's 250 pages. So not a long book, but my camera battery is about to die. So I'm going to make myself some food, and then we will catch back up when I decide what my next book is gonna be. And we'll go from there. But I'm just gonna sit in this moment for a little bit. I'll catch back up with you when I've processed a little more. Okay, bye. I just finished eating and I was watching some Katie is Reading while I was eating and just soaking in the last book in 5 years. And I think I'm good. I'm grounded, I'm back, I'm stable. I would highly encourage anybody to read that book who wants to kind of reconnect with the deeper meaning of life. I know that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but it was really good. I'm just struggling to decide which book to read next because I have a bunch on my TBR still. We have The Alchemist. We have The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, which I'm still super excited about. I have started The Pilgrim's Regress, but I did get these 2 books at the library the other day. Obviously, this guy, I'm very excited to start. And then this one, it just seemed like the cutest book. I don't know. I'm not sure. But we will see what I decide. Also, I can show you uploading the next video. It is a video about painted book edges which I'm really excited about. That video is gonna go up before this video, so if you haven't watched it, go check it out. It's a really fun video and I really enjoyed trying something new. But anyway, I think I'm gonna drop the thumbnail for this video so I can get it scheduled, and I think it's gonna go up today when I'm filming this, which is Friday, September 16th. So I don't know how much more reading I'm gonna do today, but I'll keep you guys posted with what I decide to read next and what is going on. So, yeah. Okay, I need to go out for a little bit. I need to go to Trader Joe's because I have 0 chips in this house and that is like one of my favorite snacks. So I need to go get some chips and maybe 1 or 2 more errands, but I'm stuck between 2 book options. So we have The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, and then on my Kindle I have a new book by Tricia Levenseller, the author of The Daughter of the Pirate King and The Daughter of the Siren Queen. It's called Blade of Secrets. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed on what to pick next, whether I should stick with the TBR and read this or if I should pick something off the Kindle. I don't know. So we're gonna take both of these with me, but we are off to Trader Joe's to get some snacks. I just sat down for the evening. It is like almost 11 o'clock at night. I am pooped, but that's okay. I always love reading before bed, so I did decide on The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. I have been really excited about this book and I've been kind of putting it off and saving it for later in the month when I'm feeling a little slumpy. I don't know if that's a word, slumpy. So I got a couple pages in today when I was at my favorite boba shop, but yeah, I didn't get super far into it. So I'd like to get to like maybe page like 20 or something before going to bed. But yeah, so we're just gonna chill here on the couch. You're good. Jacob just walked into the room. And now I'm going to do some reading. Before.
Okay.
But I'm also pooped. So
Yeah.
I don't know how far I'll get in.
Oh.
You're watching a movie? Or is it Netflix?
Netflix is running. Look, it's like in my pocket or something.
Anyway.
Okay, well.
I'm gonna do some reading. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm gonna make a coffee.
Good morning. It is the next day and I have another oat milk latte because I don't drink anything else in the morning. Delicious. Last night I was actually very proud of myself. I got to page 53 in the book last night. I'm currently reading The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, and whoa, this book is so freaking fast-paced, but like in the best way. Like there's already so much happening, and I don't know if I've ever read a book like this where it's very much like simultaneously telling the story while world building. So there's like a little bit of like, ooh, I'm not fully understanding, but I love that we're still moving forward instead of spending like 20 pages describing one small facet of the world. This isn't really giving anything away because it says in the synopsis on the back that she takes her brother's girlfriend's place as the Sea God's bride. But like that's already happened. She's already down like in the city of the sea god. She dove into the ocean. Like she went there and we're only 50 pages in. Like there's so much that has already happened. I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't want to like go deeper than the synopsis because I don't want to give anything away because already 50 pages in, like I think this is gonna be one of my favorite books. Like it is so fantastical, so captivating already. Like I am literally so excited to jump back into this book. But yeah, like I've been blown away by how just engrossed I was in the first 50 pages of, like literally the first page was already like her essentially like jumping into the ocean to get to her brother and her brother's girlfriend. Like blows my mind. Like it was just like right out the gate, like let's go. So I think this morning we're going to drink my coffee and do some reading and see how far we get in the book this morning. Anyway, I'm gonna get to that, enjoy my coffee, enjoy my book, and I will chat with you guys later. We'll do a check-in and yeah. What? That is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not gonna say anything, but page 56. There's a really cool connection made. That's really, really cool. This author, man, wow. Hi, I'm out running some errands, but I wanted to do a little bit of a car reading today. So we are going to continue our book. I am 86 pages in so far and loving it. And I have really been wanting to annotate this book, which is not super normal for me. So the only thing that I had were these like giant tabs, so I ordered some tabs off of Amazon and they should be here today. So I'm really excited to go through and tab this book because there are some seriously amazing lines that I'm really excited to share with you guys, and like just key like plot moments that are so awesome. So anyway, I'm gonna sit in here for a little while and read and just kind of decompress for my errands before I go home. I need to stop talking though because I turned off the AC so that it wouldn't be super loud and I am already sweating. So I'm gonna turn my AC back on and get to some reading. So yeah, I will chat with you guys later. Okay, hi guys. It is the end of the day and I made myself a little snack. I've got some milk and cookies and I'm going to keep reading my book. I made it to page 100 in the car. I'm having a dilemma with this book because it's only like 321 pages. Okay, I'm about a third through and I'm finding myself like not wanting to read it only because I don't want it to freaking end. I don't want this book to end like anytime soon. And I haven't had that feeling with a book where I like drag it on for a long time. I need to get past that because I have found that when I do that, then I don't enjoy the story as much because then I like make it drag on instead of like just getting nice big chunks of the story in at a time. But yeah, I am finding myself like pushing off reading because I don't want this book to be over. Like I'm not ready. So we're gonna eat my milk and cookies and we're going to do some reading. So and that face is not a face of disappointment for the fact of reading this amazing book. It's for the fact that I'm getting closer to it being done, which makes me sad. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up and read now. background.
You recording?
Yeah.
No. No. You go, sweetie.
Thank you, bud. It's a good one. Good morning. We have another oat milk latte. Delicious as always. We are on the home stretch of our book. I'm so sad about it. I am on page 275, so we only have about 35 pages left. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it to be over, but I'm going out of town literally in like 2 hours, and I don't want to pack this giant book for only this many pages. So this needs to get done before I go because I need to know how it ends. Like, I have to know, so then I can move on and do Kindle reading while I'm out of town, so I don't have to pack any big bulky books, because I literally am only packing a carry-on and a backpack for an entire week. So space is limited, but this book is getting so freaking good. Oh my gosh, so many twists and turns, so many unexpected things. I was doing some research, and I guess this is a retelling of the story of Shim Cheong, which I don't know that story, but yeah, apparently that's what this is. Also, it did give off a little bit of Mulan vibes because there's one scene where she sticks a sword in to the enemy's robes, like nailing him down to where he is, which reminded me of the scene in Mulan where they're on the roof and she like to the robes of the guy, and then Mushu comes in with the fireworks. Anyway, it gave me those kind of vibes. So I don't know if like they're kind of all intertwined or what. But yeah, apparently this is a retelling of the story of Shim Cheong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize if I'm not. It's a 6 out of 5. Like, it is. Like, I don't think there's been any point of this story where I have not been fully enveloped in the book. Like, I don't think there's been any part in this entire story. So, right now we're at like a conflict where I want it to go a certain way, but the book is going a different way, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, that's why we need to figure out what is going on. We're just gonna get cozy right here, and we're gonna read the last part of this book before I leave. So, yeah. Okay, I just got to page 279. I love this book so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't say anything because I really don't want to spoil it, but this reveal, oh my gosh, this is epic. This is amazing. I need to mark this. I need to get my tabs. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, I just marked it. I need to keep reading. I need to move on. That was so wonderful. I gotta keep reading. Wow, this video ending has shifted from what I I guess, initially thought it was going to be. I thought I was gonna finish my book, have plenty of time to finish getting ready to go on our trip, and then start a new video. No, I did not read fast enough, which is fine because I didn't want to rush the end of the book because it was so dang amazing. But I didn't want to bring the book. I was like, I'm literally going to bring this giant hardback novel for 40 pages and then be done with it and have to cart it around the entire time. No. So I bought it on Kindle. Was that the smartest financial move? No. It was $10.99 on Kindle. Expensive. Was it worth it though? 1,000%. It's 1 a.m. There's nobody in this airport except for like 1 or 2 people walking around. The ending was everything that I wanted and more. It was amazing. This is a 6 out of 5. This is top tier. This is on my favorite books ever list. 100%. I don't know if I've ever been engaged in a book from start to finish as much as this book. Like, there was not a lull. There was not any time where I was like wanting to get through this part to get to the good stuff. No. Literally the entire book was the good stuff. Oh my gosh. I am like heartbroken that it's over, but at the same time, I'm so glad that I read it. The story, the love and the loss and the realness of it mixed with like the fantasticalness. Wow. I mean, I'm gonna look at this author's other books because her writing is incredible. Her style, everything. I mean, it's amazing. I didn't really see much about this book. I just happened on it at Barnes & Noble, read the synopsis, was like, I need this book. It needs to come home with me, and I'm so thankful that I grabbed it because it is one of my all-time favorite books now. And I will recommend every single person on the entire planet read this book. You will not be disappointed. If you are, that's what I have to say to you. I'm going to wrap up this vlog. I finished In 5 Years, and I finished The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea. Both incredible books, both a lot of depth to them. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this vlog and just going around with me for the week, reading some books. Yeah, so I will talk to you in my next video. Happy reading. Bye!